funny because I told my coach, I'm like, oh gosh, this is going later than we thought, you know, like, oh, we should leave. Like, I was just kidding, obviously. And then he goes, oh no. And then I was about to get my bags ready, and I heard a junior, and like they listed off all my events. I was like, I was seriously like stuck, froze. Like I had no idea what was going on, and tears started coming. It was awesome. It's absolutely crazy. From not doing the heptathlon, which I usually do every year, which really saved me, so I did well in my other events. And just to, I mean, I had placed higher in triple jump last year, and I placed lower because there's just so many, you know, girls coming in and showing what they got, and even younger girls like can really show what they got too, and have great talent in this conference. It's crazy.
It's definitely exciting. I wasn't expecting it. You know, I came out here to wanting to come get that first place in the 400 hurdles because I've been fighting for that for a couple of years now, but. And then found out that they added a 4x in and knew I was going to be on it, and that was an exciting race because it was battle the whole way. And then watching the 4x4 being the anchor, I'm like, oh, it's going to be again another battle. So it's been an exciting race. Those are always the most fun races, whether, you know, whatever the end comes out, but I'm glad I was able to stay strong and fight it off. And that was kind of a setback. My body kind of started to become shut down and stuff, but it's just a little cold I had, and then it kind of grew, and it was viral illness, the doctor thought, and so that was kind of frustrating, but all in all it was probably the best that I sat out because I came back the next week and autoed, and that was I needed that because the past couple weeks I hadn't ran that well, so it's always exciting. You know, you got classes always coming in, and they're the ones that really push you, and coach always talks about being a team, and it is. They're the ones that get you where you are because you compete against each other in practice. You're always fighting for a spot, and that's what makes us better. So that's the special thing about it.
Oh, she had an incredible weekend. And you know, for a senior, I am very proud of her. It's well deserving. Her work ethic has been incredible, and it's very, very deserving for her. Especially with a couple weeks ago with her getting sick and not being able to compete at Drake. You know, this is this is a blessing. That she was able to come out this weekend and break the record, and you've seen what she did in the 4x8 yesterday, and then again in the 4x4 break another record. So you know, I'm very, very proud of her, and her commitment is very well deserving that she is the conference MVP. You know, I've been blessed, and I'll say that again. I've been very blessed to be able to coach a lot of special young women who's been very committed. One of the things I say in the recruiting process is I recruit tough women, and I've been very blessed to be able to coach some tough women. The tradition at Wartburg is special, and 12 in a row. I mean, it really won't sink in. You know, wow. You know, I guess that's what I can say is wow. But you know. In terms of one of my mentors, Coach Miller, I got a long ways to catch him, so I'm going to keep working. But no, I'm very proud of those young women who's been a part of that 12 stretch, that trail run stretch. I'm very proud of those young women who all have been a part of that 12. And definitely, as a competitor, as a coach, the goal is to continue to be fortunate and blessed to coach the type of women that I have been, of course, through this past 12 years.
Yeah, definitely a big honor. There are some really good athletes out there that ran well today, and I think my teammates have a big part of that as part of the 4x4 and 4x1. Couldn't have done it without those guys. They just ran their hearts out, and we did pretty well. So I was excited to have such a good conference to run against, and good time. I think it was just fun getting a good handoffs in the 4x1 and watching some people improve. We had a sophomore that really improved in our 4x4, and so that just makes it fun. For me as well, just watching the younger guys really improve. That makes a good team right there. So the program is on fire because we have such good coaches right now. They know exactly what they're doing. They're training us so well. And it's just, we have a good camaraderie right now. Everyone enjoys hanging out with each other. Our track team is just, we're relaxed, but we're focused on what our goal is. And so we just shoot for the conference championship, and that's what we got today.
You know, this meet was a little different, the way the events were scheduled. So I was long jumping, high jumping at the same time. Today I triple jumped just right before pole vault. So, and then in the middle of pole vault I had to run the hurdles and stuff. So the schedule was a little cramped compared to what it usually is, but it was a lot of fun. The weather was also, the weather wasn't real permitting, but it was a lot of fun. I was real happy with my hurdle time. I PR'd by like 3/10. Didn't high jump real good, but still placed. And PR'd in the triple jump by half a meter almost, so it was a lot of fun. We have a lot of great athletes on our team. They're pretty outstanding. And the recruiting that our coaches are doing, I've seen some of the recruits and stuff, talked to them a little bit. Our program is pretty strong right now, and the other teams have a lot of good athletes as well. But we're building on what we have still, and I think in the future we're still going to have a pretty strong program.
We're still learning about Ethan. We're still learning what he's capable of doing. I think to see him be able to take on new events and new things and be able to adjust quickly, it's just been a joy to be a part of his career, to be able to see him get better. I have to give a lot of credit to our coaching staff. I have to give a lot of credit to Coach Mosier, his ability to motivate our kids, his ability to get them to the point where they're at now, and it's just really fun to be a part of that. But it's across the board. You look at all of our different events, we've had success across the board, and that has to be attributed to our coaching staff, the amount of time they put into each one of these kids' lives, and it's just fun to be a part of it. I just kind of hang out and watch them work, so it's pretty cool. It's been an exciting season for us, starting even with the indoor season and the way that ended up at the national championships for our men's team as well as for our women's team. It's been really a lot of fun. I think the exciting thing about this particular conference championships was the ability for our athletes to find points, to find ways to get one more place or to pass one more person because they knew we needed it. They were, especially on the women's side, that was right down to the last event. They were fighting with Luther, and for them to pull that out was really exciting for all of for our program in general. It was a great thing. I think the Iowa Conference is certainly a very special conference. There's not many conferences out there where the championships are as special as they are here. You feel the tension from day one all the way through the whole weekend. Every single event, everybody's trying to claw for more points, and so that's something that's unique. It's special, and it's certainly great to be a part of that. I look forward to the future as we continue to improve things. I think the addition of the 4x8 on that Friday night was just a great move. The intensity and just the excitement that it brought to the track was excellent, and I'm appreciative that we could get that added, and just looking forward to the future, and all these teams, everybody's getting better, and coaches are doing a great job across the conference, so it's very competitive, and we're looking forward to it. It's been a lot of fun.